What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video, finally we're going to address the most requested video in a while, and I apologize for not releasing this early, but I've been busy with stuff, as some of you might know. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about which are the top 20 characters for you to take to level 105, and this is a journey that is going to take several days. You don't have to rush for this. My strong recommendation is for you to don't rush for this, because the more you rush, the more mistakes you make. And the information that I'm going to present to you is valid today and maybe for the next few weeks. But as the title of the video says, or the thumbnail, you have to change your plans, right? Change of plans, because we have new information and we have to adjust the whole thing, right? So in this video we are going to address once again which are the top 100 characters to take to 105, 20 of each type: bio, mutant, mystic, skill and tech. And once again, like I said, don't rush for these. You can see that I'm at level 103, and you'll see that I don't have 100 characters at 103. I have some of them, but not a lot. And we still have 48 days left, and I can tell you for sure that in these 48 days we're gonna change plans at least 2 times, maybe 3 times. But as those days come, we'll talk about it. Okay, so once again, make sure that this information, it's all based on what's the plan today, and this is if you have a lot of gold available, right? Because this is gonna take you like close to 1 billion gold. It's not 1 billion gold, but it's close to it, and it's gonna allow you to get red stars for the new Omega Red Phoenix, a bunch of Mega Gold Orbs, Diamond credits and Dark Diamond credits as well. In terms of value, this is several hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands of dollars worth of rewards. So you definitely want to get as much as possible, but once again, you don't want to compromise too much, because you might have to adjust these in the near future. So we're gonna take a look at the list that I made. I made several lists, and we're gonna break down everything, how it works and so on, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy, as always, information on this video, and make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. Make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so I am a strong believer that you should lead by example, and once again, I'm gonna show you what I have. You can see that I have a few characters at level 103, but like I said, it's nowhere near 100 characters, because once again, we have to adjust as we go. And like I said, the information I'm going to present to you today might change within the next 30 days or 48 days from the event. Okay, so you can see 20, 30 characters, 40 characters, 60 characters maybe, and that's it. So I have maybe 50 to 60 characters above level 100, and like I said, this might change with time, because we have characters like Emma Frost that we have a very high chance that she'll get a rework in the future with the Hellfire Club team, as it was already announced, but it is not confirmed that she's going to be part of the team. Very likely, but there are still questions. Other characters that recently got reworks as well, like Falcon or some other characters, just take your time to gear them up. You don't have to rush. Other characters like Taskmaster, that is already confirmed to get a rework as well. You might build him up because you are using him on Alliance Wars, and that's pretty much it. We are also going to talk about the characters with dual tags, and if you want to follow dual tags, that's fine. You're gonna save a bunch of gold. It's like 50 million gold or something that you save, but some of these characters will be dead within a few weeks, maybe a month as well. So I'm not sure. It's investment you are making, but it not might pay off in the long run. So this is something that you also have to keep in mind. Okay, so with all these disclaimers, let's start taking a look at some of these lists or something. So here we have the list of the characters. I made this on tiermaker.com, and these are the characters that I strongly believe you should build up to 105. based on information that we have today. We are missing out on a ton of characters that some people would consider good or interesting, like Icarish and Cersei. You also have, I don't know, some of these, Quicksilver, for example, Omega Red, Panapool. Like, there are characters here that are important, but they have problems, like Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, Spider-Man 2099. It's not that these characters are trash, it's just that these characters, at least right now, are not a major priority, right? Okay, so in terms of bio, you can see that we are focusing on Annihilators, Illuminati, we have the Absolute Force, we have the new team of Liberty, and we also have some legends that we were using in the past, like Super Skrull, Photon, and then we have the zombies. And I think that's going to be important. We have Cabal as well. I put Red Hulk here and Nova. I don't really use them, but I know that other people use, and because of that, well, I'm gonna give you the recommendation as well. Because let's be honest, you don't have right now 20 characters for bio that have the new stats and that are part of the meta, right? This is something that you'll see, is that there are a few characters, like for example Ares. Ares has the new stats, but he's not really part of the meta, because he's too slow for most of the matches. So this is something that you need to have in mind. In terms of the mutants, we have a lot of X-Men, as you guys can see. We have some Mercs for Money, we have Alpha Flight, and Shadow King. He's not X-Men or anything, but he has synergies with Emma Frost. We also have Rogue. I think Rogue is not going anywhere because she has boosts with Apocalypse, with Gambit and Nightcrawler. And that keeps her alive, right? Because she has the pre-taunting tank. She's not pre-taunting, but she gets the auto tank when someone drops below 50. Then we also have the fact that she has the trauma, ability block, rewind with her special. She also gains safeguard in Cosmic Crucible. So a lot of value on these characters. We also have a Miss Marvel Hard Light. She's important because of the empowered characters, right? There are a lot of empowered characters, and you want to make sure that you stop them from taking action, and she's gonna taunt when one of these characters becomes empowered. As the game evolves and we get even more empowered characters, I think she's still gonna hold value, and she also has synergies with Doctor Strange, for example, and that's gonna be beneficial for you. And she also has speed bar on spawn, very important. Okay, mystic characters, we have the Night Stalkers, Illuminati, we have Astral characters, we have Mighty Avengers, Absolute Force, we have most of the mythical characters because they are mystic, and we have Spider Weaver because Spider Weaver is Scopely original, and for sure they're gonna keep her solid throughout time. Skill characters, we have some individual characters here like Black Cat and Black Knight. They have insane survivability and utility. We have Spider Society. This is one of the teams that I think throughout time they will start losing their value. We have a Star-Lord Annihilation, and this is just because we don't have enough skill characters, and some people still use the Nowhere team in Alliance Wars. And I think this guy might increase in value with the reworks to Cosmo, to Groot, Rocket, and the fact that the old Star-Lord also gives more speed to this guy. So maybe we're gonna find some way of wombo combo this guy somewhere. We have Thanos in game. We have Taskmaster that we already know is getting a rework. Lalandra. We have some Sinister Six and Kestrel. So this is the dual tags. If you don't want to do dual tags, it's a 50 million gold cost, but you might invest on characters that are more useful. Oh wait, never mind, because you don't have enough skill characters. So either way, I think the skill characters you have to do it anyway because you don't have any other option, at least for now. Next patch or the patch after, we should have like 3 additional skill characters or more, like Hit Monkey, so keep that in mind because the skill characters might change quite a lot. Finally, we have the tech characters. We have the Liberty team, Sinister Six, we have Thunderbolts, Illuminati, we have Mighty Avengers, Starjammers, Cabal, Kang by himself, we have the Orcish team, and we have more senior characters and mighty Avengers. So these are the characters right now that are part of the meta, that have the new stats and that have dual tags or some kind of other benefit to your gameplay, right? This is coming from someone that aces the raids. We are grandmasters now in Cosmic Crucible as well. We are doing well in Alliance Wars. So these are the characters that I'm using. But once again, based on your preference, you might want to build up some other characters rather than Star-Lord Annihilation or something like that. And I understand that. And this is why I put this on a spreadsheet. And this is why this took a little bit longer than it should, because I really wanted to go in depth with this topic. So we're going to take a look at this spreadsheet, and this is assuming that you understand color theory. So color theory, we have the blue. Blue is better than red or dark red, right? It's the spectrum of the colors based on their frequency, not amplitude. And that means the blue is going to be the characters you want to invest first. Then you have green, then you have yellow, then you have orange, then you have red, and then you have darker red. And that's it. So at the top you have the characters that, in my opinion, have the best value, and I put 1 on them. Characters with best value, they have 1. But you can see once again, for example, here we have mystic characters like Moon Knight, Silver Surfer, and Ares that, yeah, sure, they have the new stats, they are part of some meta team, but unfortunately they are usually the characters that are replaced on their team. And because of that, they were not part of this choosing of these characters, of this selection. But if you have a different opinion about this, you can choose them, right? Because they are still in rank 1 in terms of the stats, in terms of usefulness and being part of the new environment, right? And at the same time, you have characters like Morgan Le Fay, Quicksilver, that they are down here at the bottom. By the way, this is in alphabetic order. It's not that Quicksilver or Nico Minoru are better than Morgan Le Fay, so keep that in mind. This is on alphabetic order, it's not any other order. And because of that, well, if you use Morgan Le Fay all the time, maybe together with Apocalypse or maybe together with Night Stalkers, then Morgan Le Fay might have more value for you than the one I try to squeeze out of the factors that we are analyzing, right? But the characters that are here on the red and dark red and so on, these are characters that you definitely should not consider, like Thanos, Strange, Artless, Wong. It's not like these characters are bad, you can still use them somewhat, but it's gonna be very rare to squeeze some juice out of these characters. And that's it. So this selection here in the corner, I'm not sure if you can see. Okay, no, you cannot see. So this selection here in the corner is the characters that we are using, and that's the characters we have on the tier list, right? And these are all the other optional characters that you can build up. I'm gonna put all of these on my Patreon for the supporters. It's like $3 a month or something like that. It's like a coffee that you pay me once a month. And I'm gonna keep this list updated based on reworks, based on how the meta advances. But in terms of Patreon, in terms of Discord, what I'm gonna put on Discord is just this. That's it. But it's gonna be this one time, and after I will not update it, probably not, we'll see. But this is the one that will be updated all the time, and like I said, this will be on Patreon for $3 a month. Like I said, a cup of coffee for the work analyzing these things, because like I said, there are many things that you have to take into consideration. Is this character part of the meta? Is this a team that is dying? Dual tags? Is this a character that is replaced on this team or not? Different things to come into this conclusion. But this is the tier list for now. I hope you guys enjoy it. Once again, the full list will be available on my Patreon. This will be available on my Discord. And like I said before, remember that you have several days, weeks, and even months for you to make the final decision for most of these characters. We have 48 days left for this selection, so you don't have to rush it. For sure, a lot of things are going to change within these 48 days. We're going to have Professor X, so for sure he's going to be part of this list. And that's gonna be it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with my list. And once again, if you want to find the tier list, it will be on Discord. Anything else is going to be on Patreon for $3 a month. And that's going to be all for now, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. And if you found the information helpful, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. And I'll catch you guys later.